Welcome to the World Language School, where learning English is easy, fun, and free. Are you traveling soon? Or maybe you're visiting a new city and don't know how to ask for help in English? In this video, we're going to learn some simple and useful phrases in English to ask for directions, like how to find a bus stop, a hotel, a museum, or a train station. This is English you can use every day. Perfect for beginners and for travel. We are going to look at easy questions, some typical answers, and a few important words like next to and in front of. So let's get started. But before we start, please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell. We're always making new videos to help you improve your English quickly and easily, and it's free. Your support means the world to us. Thank you. Let's start with the most common situations and questions you might ask when you need directions. You can say, excuse me, where is the train station? This is simple and polite. If you want to sound a little more advanced, you can say, how do I get to the train station? You can also ask about distance. Is it far from here? Or is it a long walk? Here are some useful questions you can use in different situations. Where is the? How do I get to the? Where is the nearest? Can you show me the way to? And the last is, do you know where the is? These are all short, polite, and very useful. And remember, always begin with excuse me. It's a friendly and respectful way to start a question. Remember, in this situation, you should say excuse me and not sorry. We use sorry when we make a mistake or cause a small problem and we feel bad about it. For example, sorry I bumped into you, or sorry I'm late. But when you want to get someone's attention, start a question, or pass by someone politely and you're not doing anything wrong, you should say, excuse me. For example, excuse me, where is the bus stop? Or, excuse me, can I sit here? So, keep it simple. Use excuse me to ask or interrupt, and use sorry to apologize. Now, let's look at some typical answers you might hear when asking for directions. Even if you don't understand everything, try to listen for keywords. For example, someone might say, it's next to the bank, or it's in front of the supermarket, or go straight ahead, then turn left, or it's about 5 minutes from here. Let's say you are looking for a cafe and someone tells you, go straight, then turn right. The cafe is on the corner. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. Just listen for the important direction words. In this case, they are left, right, and corner, or also names of places. Now, here are some important prepositions of place to focus on. These words tell us where something is. For example, next to means it is very close or on one side. For example, the bank is next to the supermarket. That means they are very close to each other. In front of, so it is directly before something. So you are facing it. The bus stop is in front of the hotel. Behind means at the back. So the car park is behind the building. Between means in the middle of two things. For example, the chemist is between the post office and the cafe. Another useful one is across from. So that means on the opposite side of the street. The restaurant is across from the park. Then we have on the left and on the right. They are directions when you have to turn or walk. The library is on the left, or the school is on the right. And the last is on the corner. So that is the place where two streets meet. So there is a shop on the corner of King Street and High Street. Now here are some important verbs we use when giving directions. These are action words and they tell you what to do and where to move. So the first verb is go. This means to move forward or to continue walking. So go straight ahead or go past the school. Another important verb is turn. This means to change the direction, left or right. So turn left at the traffic light or turn right after the cafe. Another verb is cross. This means to go from one side to the other, usually across a road or a street. So cross the street at the zebra crossing or cross over to the other side. And the last verb, which is useful to know, is follow. This means to stay on the path or the road. Follow this road until you see the post office, or follow the signs to the train station. These simple verbs are very helpful when someone gives you directions or when you want to give directions to someone else. Now let's look at how we give directions, and that is using the imperative form. Now, the imperative is used when we give instructions or commands. It's really very simple. We just use the base form of the verb. No subject, no please, no I or you, just the verb. For example, go straight, or turn left, or take the first right, or cross the street. These are all imperatives. We use them to tell someone what to do, step by step. It is not rude. It is the correct and normal way to give directions in English. You can also add landmarks. These are places to help the person recognize where to go. For example, go past the supermarket, then turn left. Or you'll see a cafe in front of you. Or the museum is on the corner next to the bank. So remember, we use the imperative form, just the verb, no subject, no I or you, and usually no please. So keep your directions short, clear, and simple. So when asking for or understanding directions, it really helps to listen for or to use landmarks, as I said before. So a landmark is a place or an object that is easy to recognize or see, like a bank or a park or a church or a big shop. You can ask using landmarks. Is it near the park? Or is it next to the supermarket? You might hear answers like, it's in front of the post office, or it's on the corner next to the bank, or it's across from the cinema. When you give directions, landmarks also make things clearer. Not everyone knows street names, but most people know big places in the area. So remember, landmarks helps you ask better, understand better, and give clearer directions. And finally, don't forget to end the conversation politely. After someone gives you directions, it is nice to say thank you or thanks a lot. They might reply with you're welcome or no problem. You can also add a friendly phrase like have a nice day or thanks. That really helped. Being polite is always a good idea. It costs nothing and makes the world a little friendlier. Are you lost? Not anymore. Now you can ask, understand, and even give directions like a pro. So now go straight to the like button, turn right at subscribe, and follow us for more useful and free English videos. Thanks for watching and keep practicing your English with us at the World Language School. See you next time.